Hello, welcome to Đồng Nai Radio and Television Station. Here comes the latest updates. In order to contribute to supporting small and micro enterprises to stabilize their production and business activities and create motivation for development, the government is submitting to the National Assembly a 30% reduction of the payable corporate income tax of 2020 for small and micro enterprises. It is estimated that if this proposal is approved, it will reduce the state budget's revenue by about 15,800 billion Vietnam dong, but it will contribute to supporting businesses to overcome difficulties due to the COVID-19 and to accumulate capital for business and production development. This proposal received the approval of the Standing Committee of the Finance and Budget Committee, as well as the Standing Committee of the National Assembly. However, it is necessary to revise the name of the draft resolution to fit the scope of adjustment. Also, it was agreed that the proposal would be submitted to the National Assembly for consideration at the 9th session of the 14th National Assembly. The State Bank is developing a decree on controlled testing mechanism for financial technology activities, fintech. According to the draft decree being developed, the fintech fields participating in fintech testing mechanism include payment, credit, peer-to-peer lending, customer identification support, etc. The testing term for fintech solutions is 1 to 2 years depending on the specific solutions and fields. The State Bank explained that fintech plays an important role in promoting national financial universalization by increasing access to financial services for a part of people who do not have a bank account or have difficulties accessing traditional financial and banking services. The decree is expected to be submitted to the government for promulgation this year. Rain spraying is a unique culture and also one of the great festivals of the Yarai people in the Central Highlands, with a desire to bring prosperity to the village. Recently, in Yarai's district, Yarai's province, Damsan General Music and Dance Theatre, and Yarai's district cultural and sports centers organized the restoration of this unique ceremony. In order for the rain praying ceremony to be restored to its original version, in accordance with the Yarai traditional customs, from the costumes to worshipping offerings to Yang to the dishes of the community, everything was prepared carefully. At noon, the priest began his vows, inviting the gods to join the villagers, praying to Yang for protection, for favorable rain and wind, and for abundant crops. The restoration and recreation of the Yarai rain praying ceremonies is an opportunity for people in the villages to meet, exchange, and connect with the community and create conditions for the younger generations to better understand the values of traditional culture, the unique features of the Central Highlands. EU's High Representative for Foreign Affairs and Security Policy, Josep Borrell, said yesterday the bloc was shocked and terrified at the death of George Floyd in the United States and said it was an abuse of power of the U.S. police. The German side said it would make it clear that the German journalists were attacked when reporting on the protest in the city of Minneapolis. German Foreign Minister Heiko Maas said he would contact U.S. police over the allegations that the U.S. police had attacked German journalists of Deutsche Welle when they were covering the protest in Minneapolis. As for protests going on across the U.S., the German Foreign Minister said the protests were legal and understandable. In the meantime, the movement to support the protester in the U.S. quickly spread to many major cities in Europe. In Paris, France, last night, thousands of protesters in front of the headquarters of the Paris Justice Palace chanted slogans for justice for George Floyd, as well as for Adama Traoré, a black French citizen who died in 2016 when arrested by French police on the outskirts of Paris. Yesterday, the U.S. voters participated in the primaries in the context of curfews imposed in many localities and of the complicated COVID-19 pandemic. There are 10 states and special zones in the U.S. holding this election. The elections in Washington, D.C. was held amid considerable tension when Mayor Muriel Bowser had to impose a curfew from 7 p.m. last night to 6 a.m. this morning. Law enforcement agencies and National Guard have been prepared to deal with the protesters for the fifth consecutive night outside the White House after the death of African-American George Floyd. The number of direct votes will decrease significantly in localities, as many voters have been encouraged to vote by mail to limit their exposure to COVID-19 pandemic. That's all the news for today. Thank you for watching and goodbye for now.